Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate and this is my store called Poppy Jane. We recently renamed after 7 years of being Vogue Society Boutique. So we are going through a little bit of a transition and we are transitioning the store right now. So this past 2 weeks, we live in Sarasota, Bradenton area of Florida, and our store is in St. Petersburg, which is like 45 minutes north. The past 2 weeks, there have been not one, but 2 hurricanes that hit Florida. And like basically, the first one did not hit us directly, but the surrounding areas got like super bad flooding. And I mean, we still had to like hunker down and evacuate our house and everything like that. However, this past one, which happened like 2 days ago at this point, we were so afraid. So basically the area that we live in has never gotten hit direct with a hurricane in, I think it was 103 years. So in 103 years, this area, Tampa, St. Pete, Sarasota, Bradenton, has not gotten hit directly with a hurricane. Now it's gotten south or like north from here, but we have never gotten a direct hit. So this was really scary for us because no one really knew how the infrastructure was going to react, like houses, businesses, all that kind of stuff. So let's see, today is Friday. When did we start preparing for the storm?
Jeez.
Like
1 day or 2 days.
like, wait, were we here? Oh, Sunday. Sunday it started getting a little bit rainy. So we ended up coming up here Sunday and we were so dead. Like the store was absolutely dead because everyone, once there's talk of a hurricane in Florida, everyone just like is in a whole nother world. We're going to the grocery store, we're getting gas, we are boarding up our houses, like doing all the things. Especially just because 2 weeks ago we got hit with the hurricane and so many people had such bad devastation, especially our beaches, like literally destroyed. So everyone was kind of still recovering from that. Now we're going to get hit with another hurricane and it's hitting us direct. So people who have never evacuated before are evacuating, so it was insane. So we got the store prepped on Sunday and I was like, okay, looks good. Well, then overnight on Sunday, the news started like saying like, you know, it's going to be a direct hit, like it's going to be really bad. They're saying if you are living in an evacuation zone and you stay, you're going to die, like all this stuff. So we got really nervous and we came back up here on Monday and ended up literally, because our windows are huge, so we didn't know what to do with our windows essentially. So we couldn't get lumber at that point because it was like all the lumber was sold out, and plus like we literally didn't know like how to board them up because the windows are just so big. So that is something that we're trying to work on for the next hurricane, and hopefully that's not until next year. But so since we couldn't board up the windows, I was like, okay, we're not really in a flood zone. This street, most likely, unless something absolutely crazy happened, would not have flooded regardless, even if there was like a really bad storm surge. So we put all of our merchandise in the back room, and then we took 2 carloads home. One we put in a guest room at my mom's house, one we put in literally we just kept it in my car, and I kept my car in my aunt's garage who lives inland, and I was like afraid. I have a soft top Jeep, so I didn't want anything to like fall on my car because I feel like that'd be very expensive to fix. So I kept that in her car or in her garage. So that was Monday. Tuesday we prepped the outside of my house. I forget what else we did Tuesday. Wednesday, then we prepped the inside, and then Wednesday night we went to my mom's house because the winds were supposed to start Wednesday night, but the real storm didn't actually hit landfall until Thursday night. So Thursday night it hit at like 8 p.m. in Siesta Key, which we were in my mom's house in Sarasota, and Siesta Key is in Sarasota. And so we were like literally just a few miles north of where the storm hit direct. My mom lives, what?
Really Wednesday night into Thursday morning is when it
Oh, yeah. Okay, so my days were messed up a little bit.
But
whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, so into Thursday, yeah, so it was Wednesday night. We were at her house, and she lives in a big townhouse complex. So there's 2 stories. It's inland. It's not in a flood zone. It's not in an evacuation zone. And we were kind of hunkered down in there. And in fact, we stay there for every hurricane, and she's never lost power. I think maybe one time she lost power for like a few hours. So we stayed there. Our house is in an evacuation zone A, which means you gotta go. And also, it's not technically in a flood zone, but we're literally like less than a half mile away from the coast. So although we weren't in a flood zone, that doesn't mean that with a really bad storm that hasn't hit here direct in 103 years that it couldn't flood. So we prepared our house for flooding in case that was the case. So it has been the most stressful week. I've talked about here before about my anxiety and my panic attacks, and let me just tell you guys that I have had a panic attack like every single day this week. It has been terrible, like terrible for my mental health, and I'm sure so many other people's too, but it has been so stressful because I was going in the storm not knowing if I was going to have a home or a business after the storm, because that is how bad they were talking about it. So the storm was obviously still very bad. It hit landfall at a category 3. However, they were predicting it to literally go straight over our store in St. Pete. Now, if the storm went straight over St. Pete, because that was the original track was over at the store. The store is more north, so it goes Tampa, St. Pete, Bradenton, Sarasota, which is where we live. So it was projected to either hit Tampa or St. Pete. So if it were to hit St. Pete, the winds would have been worse here, although they were still really bad here, I think. And then the flooding is always worse south of the storm. So because the storm was supposed to hit here and our house is about 45 minutes south of the storm, we were expected to get really, really bad flooding there. But the storm shifted down and it hit us directly at home, and then like south of us got flooded very badly. So although I never want to wish the flooding on anyone else, I am very blessed that it didn't happen to our house. I'm very, very grateful that the windows did not break here, because we were thinking they were gonna break. It is now Friday. So the storm hit Wednesday night. Yesterday morning, the storm was over. We did lose power at my mom's house for like the first time ever. I still don't have power at my house, but all day Thursday yesterday, we cleaned up my house, cleaned up my yard. We're trying to get hurricane shutters down at my mom's house, and I don't know, it was just I don't even know what we did yesterday. It was just a very exhausting day, and we didn't have power, so it was really hard to do anything. Plus, a lot of the stoplights around town, there was no power, so driving 45 minutes north to St. Pete probably wasn't like the smartest idea, just because a lot of the stoplights were out. So we did not come up here yesterday, Thursday. Today is Friday. We came up here. The store is it's amazing. It's dry. There's no damage here at all. So we are very, very thankful. But since we completely tore the store apart, we figured this was a perfect opportunity to completely re-merchandise, because you guys know I love re-merchandising the store, and every time I re-merchandise, I'm like, ugh, I wish I could just put everything in the back room and like bring everything out and just start from scratch. And basically that's what I'm doing. So I'm taking advantage of the fact that I could start from scratch, and we are also deep cleaning the store. So I'll show you guys what I got so far, and then it's Friday now. We're not going to open the store this weekend because no one's gonna shop, because everyone's cleaning up their own houses or businesses, and the streets are dead. No, businesses aren't open. So they might open tomorrow, but it's not like it's gonna be bad if we don't open tomorrow. So we are taking our time to merchandise and organize everything exactly how we want to, because we have all weekend to do so. And really just focusing on that, because I feel like the better we get it for the fourth quarter, the more successful it'll be. And I'm really excited because I felt like the store needed a refresh. I felt like I wanted to switch some things up. I've had some ideas for a little bit now, so I'm going to take you through my thought process, and then at the end of this vlog I will show you the results of the store. But right now I'm going to put in clips of kind of what it looked like before, or pictures, whatever I have, just so you kind of get an idea of how the store did just look, and then I will show you the final results at the end. All right, so most of the racks, because we literally emptied all of these, are emptied. So what I did was, when you first walk into the store, I put these two tables together because I feel like a lot of stores have big merchandising tables, and I always feel like I don't have enough room. So I was like, you know what? Let's try to put both of these together and see what happens. And I actually think I'm loving it. This wicker shelf was over there where those gold shelves are, and the gold shelves are right here. So this wicker shelf, to be honest with you, it's not very great at fitting a lot of merchandise, and it's just hard because you can't like it was against the wall before, so it was like hard. You couldn't really see the things. They kind of got lost. However, moving it behind this table, I feel like is going to be good because number one, you can kind of see things from the side here too. So it kind of gives like a more open feel, and I feel like it's more shoppable. And plus I feel like it looks really cute as a backdrop of this table. So because it is October, I'm gonna make this all Halloween fall. I might even put some like leaves or something up here. So that'll just definitely be super merchandised with fall stuff. And then this kind of, I had jeans back here, but we had jeans all hanging. And as you can see, these, I actually took the jeans in my car with me because I was like, jeans are very expensive. So if I'm gonna save anything, I'll save the expensive stuff. So we just unloaded these back out from my car. I know, it's insane. And we decided with these shelves, we're going to fold them on these shelves, and then I'll make like a little sign that has like the type of jean, all that kind of stuff. So I think that'll look good there. Fingers crossed, because it'll be a lot of work to take them off hangers and put them on again if we have to. But then we kind of have, well, it's kind of messed up here because we are trying to clean, but gonna try to make like 2 little aisles here, and then not much is changing over here. So it is a hot mess. As you can see, it is like starting over again. So thank gosh we have nothing to do besides put the store back together. All right, guys, we are on to day 2 of redoing our store completely after the hurricane. Look at how cute she's looking. I know it's kind of blurry in the background right now, but oh my goodness, there is lots to do. We were here until like 8 last night, and then I was like, I'm losing my creativity. So it's only noon right now. Like, we basically just got here, so got a little bit of a late start, but I think we can like get the majority, if not all of it, done today. So let's go. All right, guys, day 3 of redoing the store. I don't even know if I filmed much yesterday, to be honest with you. And as the days go on, I'm looking worse and worse because, oh, your girl is tired, but it's so worth it. Like, the store is looking so good. It just feels like there was so much, like we were here for so long yesterday, yet like not that much got done. Although I know it did. But there's still so much to do today. Sorry, I like cannot even open my eyes. I'm so tired. There's so much to do today. And while we're closed and doing all of this, you guys know I'm in the transitioning process of Vogue Society to Poppy Jane. So I'm going to be taking the stuff off of the windows, and I'm going to be putting up a new Poppy Jane one. And then Cody is going to go up on the roof. I brought him with me today so that he could paint over the Vogue Society. So originally when we got this storefront, a lot of the places around here have their signs like painted on and stuff like that. It's like an artsy type of city, St. Pete is. So it's easy to find like a muralist and stuff like that. And we painted everything for relatively very inexpensive sign wise, because signs are so expensive. Obviously now we have to paint over it regardless. We have to get rid of it anyways, because since we are changing the name, I do not have the signs to replace it yet, but I just feel like I want to get there with changing the name completely. So that means having to take down the signs that say Vogue Society and stuff like that. So I need to do the one behind the counter as well. And then we're just going to get temporary ones until the permanent ones kind of are ready. So we are not going to be painting Poppy Jane onto the building permanently. We will be getting like more legit signs this time. I just like kind of like that look better. I know it's a little bit more expensive, but I feel like it is worth it. So painting over that, I'm going to take the stuff down on the doors and replace some things with Poppy Jane. And then I am hopefully going to be finishing the floor set today. And then tomorrow I'll come back. Tomorrow's the last day that we're closed until Tuesday. So I'll tomorrow do some of the finishing touches. We'll see, but I'll show you guys all the things Vogue Society being taken. All right, guys, we're on day 4 of redoing the store, and the store is mostly put together, but today we're doing things like making more signs. Like, for example, this jean wall, I made like this like jean wall, but I want to make signs of like if it's mid-rise, high-rise, like that kind of thing. And then I have to, I see a FedEx truck. I'm expecting a package from FedEx, and I didn't think I was gonna get it today, but maybe. Fingers crossed I will. Yesterday, I also took down everything that said Vogue Society. I'll show you guys the outside in a second, but I also took down the sign that said it behind the counter, and it like peeled off some of the paint, which was kind of expected. But I don't have an actual sign to replace it right now. I just kind of am going to be like unbranded until the new signs and everything come in. But with that wall there, I am going to fix the paint, and I also have so many orders to pack and everything like that. But yeah, lots to do. I kind of look, like I said, I look worse and worse every single day. But we have to open tomorrow, so we are preparing to reopen tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it. Okay, so our building, here, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, we officially do not have any signage outside. So I am really excited to be getting new signs and everything. Unfortunately, because of the hurricane that just hit, I think like if we're gonna get a sign like that or whatever, I feel like it's gonna take a while for someone to be able to come in and install it. I am looking to get something a little bit more temporary here on Etsy, like kind of like a sign that like kind of sticks out like this or something like that. And then I did print out one of these, and then I'm in the process of doing one, there's a fly there, for our window, because I took the one that said Vogue Society off here. So look how cute this store is looking so far though. So I will show you guys the final product in a bit. Okay, so it has now been like 6 days since I started this vlog. It is, what's today? Wednesday. I started the vlog on Friday, I think, after the hurricane. And we have been at the store every single day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today is Wednesday. We reopened yesterday, and I am going to show you guys the final product of redoing our store. I 100% think it was worth basically being shut down for a week, and not that I want to ever empty the store again, because that was literally so much work. It was definitely worth like taking the time and putting it back together. And I feel like our sales the past 2 days have been pretty good for how like slow this time of the year is up here. So I feel like, is it just a coincidence, or is the store just looking really good? So you guys tell me. Here is the tour. So inside, we really went hard decorating for fall. How cute is that little boo? I got it at Hobby Lobby, 50% off. Wait, Hobby Lobby? No, Michael's. 50% off, so cute. And then we redid seriously everything. So, you know, I swear I do it all day long. And every single mannequin, I just feel like I tried to accessorize her, layer her if I could. And then on the ends of racks, like this, I tried to put together some outfits to shop. Now, there was an outfit here, but someone just bought that vest, so that's why that is like that. But okay, my favorite part of everything that we did was that we put this wicker shelf was over there, and then those gold shelves that are over there were over here. And so also one of these tables was over there, and then we put them together. So I think this made such a big difference. If this gives you guys any ideas, like, I just think this like front table, having it be bigger like this, it fits so much more. It gives so much more of a fall vibe. So I did that, and then I put the wicker shelf behind it. So I love the way it gives a whole aesthetic look when you walk in, and then it's so shoppable, and I feel like so much more shoppable than what was on it before. So if we come around here, I also just have a mannequin when you walk in, another rack with some leaves, another mannequin. This is just kind of like a pan. We'll get to all of this. But like, I just think this is giving fall, Halloween, like football season, Thanksgiving, like just giving all those vibes, and I love it. And then it kind of continues on here with the Halloween things. So I just marked my Halloween crew necks and tees 50% off, because we are getting close to Halloween, you guys. We're like 2 weeks away. So I want to move out as much as I could of that stuff. And okay, so here I put all of our like fall candles, things like that. Also, I've had these little I don't know what these are, like picture frame type things, where I don't know what they're really made for, but I bought them to like put signs in so long ago, and I haven't used them since. They're very like fall themed because they're fall colored. But I was like, wait, this would be so cute to put earrings on. So I pinned some earrings in here. And this is how I did that. I opened this up to fit more product, and there's still plenty of room to walk around. And then literally, like I said, I just tried to put as many outfits together as I can to really like sell them, you know? Look at how cute that little outfit is. definitely all the fall vibes over here. And then I put all of our Capri candles over here that are like the traditional Capri blue and white. And then I also have the diffuser going right next to the diffuser oil. So it totally just gives that, like it just gives the vibe that they can have this in their house too. I do want to get diffusers to actually sell in the store. I have the Pura, but it's not very popular, at least for us. And I have one left. So I'm just going to sell that off. And then I'll probably just stick to regular diffuser oil. I also have a new brand coming in called Greenleaf. I carried it a really long time ago in my first storefront, and we're going to be carrying that again soon. Order should be shipping soon. We've got our tanks and bralettes. Let me get a better angle here. And then over here, I put together 2 outfits. And then I put that little guy down there. And then I did a little thankful for Thanksgiving. Did some blue vibes. And then this is like where we get into the dressing room area. But I have these 2 racks right here to kind of create an aisle here and an aisle there. Then if you come over here, we've got access to the back room, and that's what we got over here. So I did an outfit here, and then that's like athleisure, but we'll go to this. So this, I love these so much. I think these are so cute. They're really great quality, and I wanted to highlight these because I also bought a lot of them too. So I have kind of a whole display around them and just kind of giving off that vibe, that cozy vibe. And then we go down here, wrap back around, and I made a little Christmas section. So Christmas over here, and I'm obsessed with this mannequin too. I mean, literally, she's so cute. And basically, I have Christmas tumblers, Christmas candles, and then these bows aren't necessarily Christmas, but like slippers, you know, it just gives that Christmas vibe of like Christmas gifts and stuff like that as well. And then I've got more down here. And then right here at the other end of this table is more little Christmas things. So I actually had these left over from last year, these 2 things. And then same thing with that. So I put them back out. I save them over the year. I'll usually mark things down after the holiday, but like it comes to a point where like you're not going to buy that in July. So I just put them away and then made a cute little Christmas section. And then our shoes have been popping off recently. So lots of shoes, lots of really cute shoes. These I've sold like 3 runs of. They're so cute. I got a pair for myself as well. And then, and then on the other side of here, I just did a whole bunch of clips, things like that. And then over here, we've got the pickleball spinner. And then I really wanted to create like a whole vibe. So like this rack, first of all, I am going to be getting rid of it eventually because that is too high. And I don't like how like, it's just not very versatile. So eventually we're going to replace this. But for now, I wanted to like really make it so that you wanted to go look over there, and it worked. I literally did a color combo of pink and blue, and it worked so well. And I also did it so that it was more like cozy athletic vibes, and then paired it with the pickleball. So it totally just gives it a look. And then over here, like I said, this is like the spinner. So the other side is the little cases, and then I did that next to it too. I also added in a lot of new signage to our store too, so spin around for matching cases, and then top-notch quality, like that kind of thing, because I just feel like signs definitely help sell, and it's always my intention to do more signs, but I feel like I never get to it. Okay, so as you can tell, we took down the Vogue Society. So my graphic designer is gonna be done doing the final logo. I've been waiting for so long, and it's been a process, but it's turning out so good. And I'm so excited to share it with you guys, but I just wanted to like get rid of the Vogue Society, and I know it's kind of weird right now because we like don't have a sign, but I'm trying to transition here. So we don't have one, and one will be coming soon. I used these little racks over here for more of a specific blue vibe. I put our best-selling romper right here, and I made 2 like little aisles of clothes, so you can walk this way, You run into more accessories. Oh, you know, like I said, we did pinks and greens over here. And then look, we have a whole other aisle to go shop down. And then we have more accessories here, earrings. And then this is what I did for our jeans. So I have always struggled with like how to merchandise jeans, and I'm loving this. I've kind of done a version of this in the past, but recently we did buy one get 50% off our jeans, and I put them on 4 of these racks. They took up 4 racks, but I was like, I feel like what I had on these shelves before was like little purses, little things like that. And I'm like, I feel like I'm wasting so much real estate with these jeans being on those 4 racks. Whereas if I just use these to put them on the shelves, I feel like it makes it an easier shopping experience for the customer as well, because what I did was I put a photo of every single pair of jeans, the name of them, and then what the brand is, what the rise was, and what the cut was. So you can kind of see the different ones, and then they can shop them right there. And so I kind of just did that, and I feel like it turned out really well. So that is my store tour. Number one, I apologize for the sound outside because someone is leaf blowing. And I also apologize for how bad I look right now, because it is, I feel like this whole vlog I have not been looking my best. And I was cute today. I was. The leaf blower guy is like right up against my window. Awkward. Anyways, I did look cute today, but it's the end of the day. I'm tired. And we literally just finished, like today, doing all of the tasks of putting the store back together, doing all of the signage, things like that. So it has been a very long, almost entire week of getting this done, but it was so worth it. I am so excited that we have a store after this hurricane, and really hoping that another one does not hit until 2 years from now. Some of them are just inevitable, but I hope one does not hit here directly again, because that was a lot. But we will be finding someone to board up our windows so that we don't have to do this again. But honestly, everything happens for a reason. I always say this, and I love the way the store turned out, and especially going into the holiday season and then into our busy season, which is the spring. I feel like this store setup is going to do wonders. So I'm really excited, and let me know how you guys like it. I will go ahead and end the video here because your girl is tired. It's bachelorette night, so my mom and I are going home to watch the Golden Bachelorette tonight. Probably order some like wings or something good like that. So thank you for hanging out with me. I know this vlog was maybe all over the place. I don't know. I feel like it's been so many days. Like, we'll have to see once I edit it. It probably is. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you like the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.